Hello and welcome to my channel. You know, back in 1984, a toy company by the name of Coleco, and I think it is the same Coleco that put out those gaming consoles that everybody was addicted to in the early 80s, they put out a line of action figures, I think basically in response to the success of Masters of the Universe. But their toy line was a little different. You know, even though they're in the same scale and have similar articulation, the mounts in this particular line had a feature where you could stick your hands into a glove that was attached to the figure to enhance the gameplay. You know, at that point the mounts could not only move around with realistic motion, but they could also pick things up. You could use the Dragon Flyer's hands to grab something or to hold something or carry something, and that was pretty interesting. And they also came with these little comic books. I don't remember which character this one came with. I remember having more of these too. I had a pretty large collection of Sectaurs. I don't know where they are. I'm hoping that when my son goes up into the attic, he's going to be starting to clean up there. He bumps into more of these guys. And perhaps even the Hive. I had the Hive and I believe every figure that they produced. But I was at Walmart this weekend and I bumped into something interesting. A female character from Sectaurs. Now, you know what? I have the good guys here. I think these are all the good guys. I got Zack. He was the friend of Dargon. Dargon was like kind of like the ruler to be. He, you know, was going to step in and take over his father's rule eventually. And then they had Pinsor. He was this like kind of down to earth, everybody's guy, warrior. You know, tough as nails and just common sense. And then they had Mantor, who was the advisor for Dargon's father, but also advisor to Dargon himself. So these guys made up the good guys of the line. But you know what? I don't remember a female character. So I'm going to go ahead and take this character out of the box and put her with my my other Sectaurs and kind of see, you know, how close in scale she is. She has a lot of the same features, you know, these weapons, very authentic, you know, but I'll get into her in just a second. But I wanted to show off my Sectaurs collection first, the good guys at least, because I'm going to be adding Stellara to my collection of Warriors of Symbion. They also had a newsletter that they put out. I believe they only had one issue, because I joined their Sectaurs club back in the day, and I received this, and I think I had a poster that came with it, and yeah, they had some really cool gimmicks. You know, I think there was even a TV show, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was just a DVD, like a straight to DVD. But they had some really interesting stuff that went along with these characters. They really tried to build them up. I don't believe they really gained a lot of popularity. It was kind of like, I guess, a niche group of superheroes or action figures. So let me go ahead and get Stellara, and we'll take a closer look at her. But like I said, I just wanted to show off what I did have. Yeah, imagine my surprise when I'm walking through Walmart and I see a display that has Sectaurs in it. You know, there was this figure here, Stellara, and there was also a regular Dargon and a silver Dargon. I think I may go back for the silver one because I don't remember having a silver one. I kind of like vaguely think it was out there. I don't know if I ever picked it up, but I might go back and get the silver one to add to my collection. But just looking at her in the box, it looks like she has an identical scale to my existing figures, and she's sculpted in that same sort of like, I don't know, it's not really a clunky looking sculpt, but it's very deliberate. So let me go ahead and get her out of the box and let's take a closer look at her. I also want to put her on top of maybe one of those figures back there. Okay, so let's get her out of the box. Oh, switch tie. Ah, I lost my dragon flyer. Okay, let's see. Sectaurs. Stellara, Symbion's fearless warrior of the Shining Realm, is renowned for unwavering loyalty and unmatched prowess at combat. Yeah, she's got some good stuff there. A dagger, a shield, a skull, a double-barreled Ven gun. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, look at that. She's got this big holster here for her double-barreled Ven gun. And let's see, she's got a dagger. Suppose that goes there. And she's got her oh, maybe that's where the shield goes. No, maybe dagger. All right, so I'm going to put her there. And we'll keep taking a look at the card and see what else there is on there. All right, where are we? Let's see. On the distant planet of Symbion, a generic experiment fails. Frightening changes take place that cannot be stopped. The result? A world where insects grow to alarming proportions and the inhabitants have taken on the awesome characteristics of insects. Where the noble citizens of the Shining Realm are locked in mortal combat with the Denzians of the Dark Domain. Telepathically bonded in combat, Sectaur warriors join with their insect companions in the ultimate battle of survival. A battle that is now in your hands. So there's Stellara. Let's take a look at that Shield of Skull. Wow, it's hard to get these weapons in her hands. Maybe I'm doing it backwards. Let's see. I think it's the same size for each one of these hands. Could just be like she was in the package wrong. There we go. So it looks like she has similar articulation. Let me grab my other figures. Let me grab Dargon. Man, the colors on the new one are so vibrant compared to my old one. I think I remember them being this bright. And I guess it's just the just time that kind of like wore mine down and oxidized their paint, perhaps. But look, the scale on those is pretty good. Yeah, I don't remember a female character with my Sectaurs. I probably wouldn't have picked her up anyway. But boy, she looks great. Look at that. Let's see if we can get her on one of these mounts. Yeah, fits perfectly. That looks cool. So Stellara. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go back and get that silver one. Really want that one. So, I don't know. Maybe you collected Sectaurs back in the 80s, and maybe you didn't know that Walmart is now carrying them. There's no articulation there. It looks like there is, but it's just not moving. Oh my gosh, look at that. Just a little bit. I don't think mine had that articulation in the arm. Nope, not so ever. Knees. course, the knees. And then it has a swivel for the hip. And then you see that same swivel here in the hip. Yeah, a really neat figure. I think I paid about 20 bucks for her. But yeah, I'm glad to have her in my collection. I'm definitely going to look for the rest of my guys and see where everything is. I'd like to get everything together and perhaps do another video. But for now, I think I'm happy with the collection that I have remaining, and I'm looking forward to finding more, perhaps at a later date. Well, until next time, you guys stay safe, be cool, and if you have Sectaurs, pull them out, play with them. Bye, guys.